You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show.
Hello, everybody. You are watching and listening to AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show. It's week 6, and the last week of the duels. I'm Jason Ikeler.
I'm Heather Joy Smith.
I'm Kylie Hodges.
And we're listening to The Boy Is Mine because Ludacris used to be on Team Heather, but he's on Team Jason now.
He is.
So The Boy Is Mine.
Jason, what did you do to influence him?
I can't say on camera. But all I know is Luda's on Team Jason.
He's your main man now.
He is. I'm his main man. He's my main man. Bye, Heather.
Heather's just a side girl.
It's okay. You had your chance.
I
you
don't
blew
do
it.
the side chick thing, so now you can have him.
That's
Oh.
fine by me. So the first duel of the night was Morgan Higgins versus Money Pot. I didn't write down her last name.
I neither.
Either.
Both 17-year-old girls, both sort of into the musical theater thing. Morgan went first, and she sang Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. Thoughts?
I liked it. I think I wish she would have toned it down just a hair.
Okay.
Because I think it would have come off a little better.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was a bad song choice for her. I think this song is a good song for a show like this, but the song's about getting laid, and she sang it like she already got laid, and she's like happy running through the field. But this is like a come hither song, like she's on the edge of glory. I think that means you're about to, and she was a hair under pitch the whole time. But she has a great voice, but it was just not for her.
I thought it was nice. It didn't stick with me. Honestly, like by the end of the show, I hadn't even thought about her performance.
Oh, poor thing.
Sorry. I like her.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the
She's
best
cute. She
performance.
needs to do something a little younger and a little bubblier.
Yeah.
I was going to say the same thing. I wish the song would have been something more poppy because then her energy would have matched the song.
Yeah, because this song almost has like a rock vibe.
Yeah.
And that's not her at all.
No.
Maybe even, I'm trying to think what she should have done. Something,
know.
I think Ariana Grande is too big for her, but like something that style, like very bubblegum. So Monty Pot sang Gravity by Sarah Bareilles, and I thought this was perfect song for her voice. I love the song, and I love what she did with it.
And I think this goes back to last week when the judges wanted the one contestant, I can't remember exactly who it was, to hold the really long note at the very beginning. And that's exactly what she did. Is she started out really, really strong with the long note, and then it got really pretty.
My only thing is I think she should have, Kesha told her, like, you got to let go. And I think she should have had a mic stand up there, and it would have taken away part of the awkwardness of her performance. And then when she was sustaining that super high note toward the end, it was all straight toned, and it went a little under. And you're supposed to, like, bust into vibrato at the end, and then it would have been really cool. But, I mean, I like that she has room to grow, and she's only 17. And I think she needs to connect a little bit better, too. It was almost too perfect, but I feel like she can do that.
Is there a thing such as too perfect?
Too perfect in a way that it's, like, too polished. Like, put a little dirt on yourself.
I feel like she is very polished, though. And the first time she sang, she was very polished.
Yeah, but I feel like that almost makes it more musical theater and less pop.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
she needs Sarah Bareilles is, like, raspy at the piano, you know?
True.
I don't know.
I loved when she held that long note, but you know so much more about singing than I do. It did feel a little abrupt, but I didn't know why. And I think it probably was because she needed to, like,
Add vibrato.
flip into
Yeah.
vibrato. Yeah.
But, I mean, she's still super killer voice.
Yes.
So, Monty Pot won that one by a long shot, I think. I didn't write down what.
She had 66% and Morgan had 45.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 21%.
Poor thing. But She'll be fine. She
Yeah.
just needs to keep on keeping on. She needs to figure out who she is as an artist, I think, and then
she'll be
come
good.
back onto one of these shows. So up next was Shemaya Crawford versus Unselfish. Shemaya sang "Cry Me a River," not the Justin Timberlake version.
No.
Which I got a little confused
I
at
know,
first.
because
I
I'm
was
like,
wait,
this is not a JT song.
No. I was like, what is this?
I think I didn't necessarily like the song choice. I feel like mid-tempo songs always die on shows like this because you need to have a moment, and for this show, you need to have a moment early on. But that being said, I think she has such a powerful voice, and this is what Monty Pot needs to do: sing with conviction. Because when she sings, you believe it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I didn't quite like the song choice for her. However, I did think she sang it very, very well.
And I respect that she's she arranged it with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows what she's talking about, and I like that.
And it was interesting to see that last time she was on the show, the wall didn't get raised, but she was saved by the West Coast. And this time, to get 70% was great.
Yeah. Well, I think last time, didn't she sing a fun song? And it was like, she sang like a strange rendition of a fun song, I believe. And so I feel like this was more her as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
She told us on the red carpet she wants to do Emily Sande, which I think would be really good
I love
for her.
that idea.
Because that's like big voice, but super current.
Yeah.
I love this girl. I think she's going to go far. I think she had a great performance. And yeah, it might not have been the ideal song, but I thought it was really cool that she added her own twist to it. And I think she has a lot of potential, and she's going to go far.
So she went up against Unselfish, who sang Payphone by Maroon 5. Shout out to Unselfish for watching our after show and taking my notes. So here's my notes for you this time, guys. I think their harmonies are on point. I think the guy that went first was a little flat because the song is really freaking high. I think maybe if I don't know if he should have tried to not do it in falsetto or what, but then I feel like there was too much diction. Like he's like, I'm at a payphone trying, and it needs to be a little more smooth. And Adam Levine has like a swag when he sings it.
Well, I feel like Adam Levine's voice is so high compared to their
Yeah.
voices. So the difference for them to try and get as high as Adam Levine, it's not going to work because just speaking Adam's voice is very, very high.
I think maybe if they would have even lowered it like a whole step or something, it would have been so much better because then the high notes would have been on point because their harmonies are sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're amazing. They're so good.
But when we talked about this when we were watching it, whoever was singing high was always a little under pitch. But I hope they stay together and I hope they keep doing it because I feel like there's nobody out there doing it like them.
Right.
They just have some things they need to work on.
Totally agree. And you and I said this while we were watching it, that very first part where it was just that solo, the high part, if they lost that, I bet they would have gotten a lot more votes.
Yeah, I think they should start out in harmony.
yes.
And
they're so strong
especially
there.
on a show like this because you need votes in the beginning.
Yes.
So if they
Reel 'em
started
in.
out in harmony and then maybe tried that toward the end or something, and then probably they'd have a little bit more like endorphins going to hit the high notes.
I'm curious. Okay, the second guy who sang by himself,
Afro. You had the afro?
the shorter guy. I don't know.
Okay.
The guy that sang
guy
second
that
had
sang
the
last.
strongest voice out of all
He
of
did,
them.
and I'm curious if he would have sang first had it been completely different.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, the song's written higher. I don't know if he can hit the high notes either.
Possibly
But
not.
I do think Unselfish, this was a way better song choice than last time. But yeah, slow down your diction, get a little work on the high notes, and come back next year. And if the show gets canceled, go to The Voice.
Oh my god.
That's fine. So Shamia won that one, and I'm so excited for her. She's going to be one to watch in the competition
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
So next battle was two of my favorites in the show. So I was super pissed that they put them up against each other. But it was Dana Williams versus Audrey Kate Geiger. Literally two of the strongest females in the competition. They paired toward each other. So Dana sang Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? What did you think about her performance?
You said I probably have heard this song before, but I didn't recognize the song at all, so
Neither
I
did
didn't
I.
know what to compare it to. So I really liked it.
It was an interesting rendition of it. It wasn't as recognizable, though. That's definitely a classic song, and I think if you heard the original, you would have been like, oh, yeah, I've heard this. I thought it was nice, but I mean, compared to Audrey, I think Audrey did better.
I don't think they compare. I think Dana is a soulful, folky singer, like she said. And I thought her runs, she did a lot of them, maybe cut back a little bit, but her runs were spot on. And I think she's the only person in the show so far whose runs have been that smooth. Like vocally, there was nothing wrong with it. I just wish she would have had a moment. Like she needed to wail at some point during the song, and she never. It was really good the whole time, but she never. Like she should have kicked it up at the end and like sang it an octave higher or something.
It was just consistently
Yeah.
beautiful, but
And you
nothing
have to
way up there.
you need to wow us at some point. And it was really, really good, but there was no. It was like singing Colby Calais when you wanted Kelly Clarkson. You know what I mean? Like,
Kelly
You
Clarkson
would
reference
say that
every episode.
Every episode.
hey, she's the queen of the music competition shows, so we will always honor you, Kelly.
The first.
Praise Kelly.
Hallelujah.
Oh my gosh.
The first and the greatest. But you know what I mean? She needed to build. So she went up against Audrey Kate, who sang "To Make You Feel My Love." This is a really risky song choice because I feel like everybody is so familiar with the Adele version. You like the original.
I am obsessed with the Garth Brooks version of this song.
Oh.
And so for
Oh,
me,
I forgot who sang that.
oh my god.
Everybody is,
I was
everybody
thinking of
has
Adele.
sung this
People,
song.
the
Yeah, I was
movie,
thinking of
Hope
Adele.
Floats. Oh my god. Amazing. I love that song.
I don't even know.
It's
I
on
think
my
Bonnie
iPod
Raitt
right now.
sings the original, I want to say. I could be
my
wrong,
God.
but I want to say it's Bonnie Raitt. But I think I actually had the same note for her as Dana, that she sang it really good, but I'm used to the Adele or even Kelly Clarkson covers it, and they go up for the high note at the end too, and she didn't do that. However, everything else was insane. Her voice is so pretty and so perfect, and I thought her look was a lot better this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, these two are, I would say, front runners.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I wish tonight we could save two people, because Dana would be in one of my
We'll find
two to
out who
save.
got saved at the end of this if you didn't watch on the West Coast. But yeah, I think they're both super strong. Audrey, I guess Audrey's was a little better. If I had to choose out of the two, I would have picked Audrey. But again, I think they just both needed bigger moments.
I love Audrey. I think she's one of my favorites. I agree. Her look was so much better this week. And also because she's so young, it is kind of exciting to see her like grow with the
Yeah.
show. And the tone of her voice is just, it's so unique.
I want to hear her do, because she did Sam Smith and now this. I want to hear her do like a more like, I'm trying to think of the word for it, like more folky song. Because I feel like when you see her, she's like this beachy girl, and I feel like she's presenting herself as a little more uptight than she is.
Mary Lambert?
Mary Lambert would be good.
Oh.
Or something,
I like
yeah,
that.
something like that. Something a little more fun, a little less like, these are the notes you have to hit. I think would be good
That'd
for
be
her.
nice.
Interesting.
So the final battle of the competition was Karen Hornsby versus Joshua Peavy. Karen is I think she has the sick child at home.
Yeah,
Really inspiring
she's-
story. And then
yeah.
Joshua is the music pastor. So Karen sang Natural Woman. Thoughts?
Loved it.
Loved it?
Loved it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hands down, I was
Loved it.
I was sad at her 67%. I thought she did great, and
Yeah.
I loved it. It was like inspiring. It's
It
like,
was. I put
you
down,
go, girl.
I put girl power. You
Yeah.
rocked it.
Well, and I love her story. I love that she's an older adult on this show. She's not even
She's
old,
not even.
but like
Kylie called me old like 20
this is a
minutes
trap.
ago.
That's true.
guys.
This is a
I'm
trap.
not old, people.
You're as young as you feel, Heather.
I can't even argue because you cornered me.
I know.
Made me call you old. Listen, here's all I have to say. Karen, regardless of her age, she killed it. I thought she was great, and I want to see more from her.
Yeah.
Well, I thought...
Ah!
I love Karen. I think she's great. I think she needs to be more Janis Joplin and less Martina McBride. Because
I don't agree.
she doesn't have the big notes. She has them, but she does them raspy. So she needs to like let her hair down, rock out on the stage, and she could kill it. But I think wearing the gown and being pushed back like that and trying to do Martina McBride almost makes her, it ages her voice.
Makes her older than she
Yeah.
is.
And if
Okay.
she would like wear a leather jacket and rock out on stage, I feel like people would relate to her a lot more because her voice has that. When she hits the high notes and she hits it raspy, that's what does it for me.
I wonder if that's just not her style.
That's what I was thinking.
But I think that-
she
Yeah.
wants
I
to
think-
be a Martina McBride.
I think she wants to be Martina.
I think her
McBride.
voice though, that doesn't fit it. Because if you go back and hear like when she wails, she's wailing with a rasp.
Yeah.
So I think she needs to pick a song, and this song you can kind of go either way, but I think she needs to, well, spoiler alert, she doesn't get to, but she needs she needs to do a song more in the rock vibe, and I think that would be, if she did a Janis Joplin or a Melissa Etheridge song, I think she would have killed it.
I gotta agree with the Melissa Etheridge. I'd like to see that. Well,
and she's so fun and
future,
sweet,
I
and
guess.
so I think she could, like, she's sassy too. I think she could do that.
Yeah, I love her. She's very nice and very, like you said, sassy.
So she went up against Joshua Peavy, and interestingly enough, he was telling me that they were really good friends, like, way before the show ever started.
Oh, wow.
And so when they got paired together, they were both like, oh, damn it. Like, because they're rooting for each other because they're
Yeah.
actually friends. And I think, I don't know where they live on this show, but the producers do that. On The Voice, when they go in the battle rounds, they used to, like, make roommates face each other.
Oh.
So rude.
But it's great reality TV.
It totally
And I
is,
think they do that because a lot of the
sad.
people, like Morgan and Monty Pot, were, like, really good friends. So I think they, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's very Hunger Games-esque. Right? Hunger Games meets American Idol. And you get Rising Star. So Joshua Peavy sang Too Close, and he changed his song at the last minute.
It was supposed to be Life is a Highway.
Yeah, so he told us to, all of our red carpet videos will be up on YouTube and AfterBuzzTV.com tomorrow, but he told us in this that he wanted to sing Too Close, and they didn't think they could get it cleared. So when he went in to sing for the judges, he had to sing Life is a Highway, and then the judges said, hey, do you have another song? And he was like, okay, good. So then I think the judges worked on getting it cleared or something.
Wow.
But I thought I didn't really like him the first time he sang. And this time, I thought he killed it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of him. I remember when I saw him, I was like, this is a great start to the show. And I think that, agreed, he killed this song. I think he's very consistent. But,
My only problem
okay.
is it was so close to the original that I don't think I would download his version because it's an exact replica. And then he didn't say too close, he sang too clo.
Oh.
And it really bothered me. But other than that, it was great.
I was just about it.
Okay. I think because we're so attached to Karen,
I'm
too.
so attached to Karen.
I know, I
love
love
Karen,
Karen.
love her, and I think after she's saying that, it was like, done deal, she's got this.
I know, I wish I could pick the pairings, and then I also wish I could coach them. I could make anybody win
Aw.
this. Those are my two
ABC.
thoughts.
It would be
Jason.
just a competition of people singing different Kelly Clarkson songs.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
nobody is ever allowed to sing Kelly Clarkson songs. Rule number 1. So West Coast saved
Drum
Even though
roll!
you already told us.
Dana. And Kesha also tweeted out to save Dana, so I'm sure
Cool.
all of her fans were on that too. But I think Dana deserved it. Out of it, I was sad to see Karen go, but
Yeah.
Dana, I feel like, has the most potential to be a star out of the people to save.
I hope somebody watching the show or Capitol Records or someone gets Karen and works with her and does something with her.
Somebody in Nashville needs to pick her up.
Yeah.
She could, for sure, do like the country music thing, or at least get her a reality show because she's so fun.
Yes,
She's so
I would
awesome.
totally watch her
Totally
show.
watch that.
She should get a reality show.
She's perfect for TLC.
Karen for reality. Everyone
I
hashtag
know.
it.
Here, we're going to develop it now. I'm calling dibs. Dibs on developing
We get
her
this
show.
money.
Yeah.
So that's the final battle. So next week is sudden death, and so
Dun, dun.
I believe next week is when we narrow it down to 8. So everybody's gonna sing. It's a 2-hour show, so I think literally everyone's gonna sing back to back to back, and then we live pick the top 8, which is very
Wow.
intense.
It's gonna be so crazy.
Stressful.
Yeah,
I'm very excited though. It's getting. I feel like the show gets better as it goes.
it does.
You want to get into some news and gossip?
AfterBuzz TV News.
So all of our red carpet videos will be up on YouTube and AfterBuzz tomorrow. In the meantime, Brad Paisley has been leaking his album on Twitter, unbeknownst to his record label. So he keeps posting clips like to YouTube links, and then his record label takes them down. And then he posts more clips, and then his record label takes them down. And now he just had Ludacris tweet out a link. So it's actually really
That's
funny to watch them go back and
hilarious.
forth. But I was talking to his manager backstage tonight, and she was saying like he thinks it's his music, so he's gonna release it. But it's really funny, and he writes all his own songs, so let him be.
Good for him.
And what we've heard is really good so far.
Yeah.
And then Kesha
gave some little sneak peeks of what her album might be.
She said very different, right?
Very different, yeah. I'm curious to see what exactly it's going to go, but she did give us a little bit of a hint, so make sure you watch our video.
Yeah, and then we asked everybody, this will be the fun way to get you guys to watch the YouTube videos. We asked everybody what pickup line they would use on Tinder. So you get to hear Brad Paisley, Kesha, Ludacris, and all the contestants' answers.
There were
so
some
watch
pretty
those
funny
tomorrow.
answers.
Do you guys want to get into predictions?
Yes.
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay, so who do we think? We've seen everyone now. Who stands out to you as like a top 2 or 3?
Okay, I'm going to still go back to last week because I think last week was still our strongest week of duels.
Okay.
So I'm still going to go with Macy Kate and April.
Oh.
And I really, really, really hope, I don't know if there's any more battles against each other, but I hope they do not pair them against each other because that would be awful.
Okay, I'm going to say April, Jessie, Audrey, and Dana are my 4 faves.
Oh, I still love Austin.
Oh, yeah.
I love Austin.
I think Jessie will go far too, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wait, which one is Jesse again?
The rocker guy. The little boy with the soft voice.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
really good voice.
Yep. I was thinking of Adam James.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is hard. So I still don't know how I really truly feel about her, but I think Sonnet is gonna go far. I love April. Oh God, who is it? Oh, and then Shemaya. Oh, sorry
So
if she's
close.
watching. And Audrey Kate. I like my top 4.
Those are, okay.
Yeah.
We want to know what you guys think too. Make sure to comment on our videos and rate and subscribe to us on iTunes. Let us know on social media. Where can they find you guys?
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Heather Joy Smith.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the Kylie Hodges.
And I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Jason Ikeler, and AfterBuzz TV is on all those things at AfterBuzz TV. We will see you guys back in here next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.